So this problem is a system of equations problem. So they're simply asking us where do they intercept, but because we can't use the calculator in this section, we're simply going to try either substitution or elimination. We're going to start with elimination because that's the easiest way to go about this particular problem. And we look at our answer key here, and what I see is that all of my x terms are different. Now, if I look at my y terms, c and d have both the same. So I'm going to want to solve for my x because once I realize that, oh, I get 3, 4, 9, or -5, I know I have the right answer. So we'll start there. I'm going to rewrite our problem 3x plus 4y equals -23. But then my bottom number here, I'm going to rearrange it so that my x's and my y's line up. So I have -x and that 2y is positive. So I'll write it as 2y plus 2y equals -19. Now I want to keep my x's, which means that I actually want to eliminate my y here. So I want to turn this into -4. This -2y needs to turn into -4, which means that I want to change this entire line by -2 multiplied. So now I can rewrite the top line here, 3x plus 4y equals -23, being, added to by 2x minus 4y equals 40 minus 2, 38, positive 38. And make sure I got these right, positive, negative, positive, great. And then now I can combine all my terms here linearly. So we got 5x, this cancels out, which is what we wanted. -23 plus 38, so 23, that's 7, and then 8 plus 7, that's 14. 15. So what we see is that this is actually positive 15, and then 5x equals 15, x equals 3. That's awesome because that's one of our answer choices here. We don't need to go any further and solve for y. Now, what does it look like if we're trying to substitute? Maybe some are more comfortable with that method. In that case, what we would do is we would I would say the easiest thing to do would be to get x by itself here and then plug it in, but then that would actually eliminate x in this situation. We would end up solving for y first, and then we'd have 2 steps. So I'd rather than just try and solve for y, but then I'd have to start making some funky numbers. So I can see that that's not necessarily the best way to go about it. So in this case, elimination is the best, but let's see what it would look like if we did substitution. And what I will do is I'll first get x by itself. So we'd have -x equals -19 plus 2y, and then, minus 2y. And then we would now get this to be positive by flipping the signs on everything, plus 2y. And now I can plug this in for this x up here. And then you just honestly FOIL that out, and then you solve for whatever y is, and then you plug that back into the equations. I can already see that once I'm getting to this point, like this is a lot of calculations, especially for 9. We don't want to be spending time like this. We're better off with elimination, so you can see the value of knowing all the different steps for it.